You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV proudly present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight it's the season opener. The Golden Beavers getting set to take on the Tigers of Milwaukee Riverside. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse, and I'm joined by my videographer and engineer, Ninja, a.k.a. Justin Wilski. Alex is his trusty assistant tonight, and we've got Kyra back at the 1430 ESPN studios engineering our radio simulcast tonight. And we welcome you in to our broadcast, which is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Welcome into a new season, everybody. It is great to be back with you. It is great to be back in this field house. Boy, time sure does fly because it's already November 15th. And here we go. Season opener for the Beaver Dam girls tonight. Of course, the Beaver Dam girls last year, a trip to the sectional final. They were 25-3 a year ago. They were the champions of the Badger East last year with a 14-1 conference mark, and there are a lot of familiar names that come back this year for head coach Tim Chase's squad. Also, a mix of newcomers that you're going to be hearing, and some of those newcomers, in fact, quite a few of them, you're likely going to see or hear in tonight's game. Beaver Dam is starting the season with 4 games in the next 5 days, playing Milwaukee Riverside today, and then against Portage on the road on Thursday before coming home this weekend for the Beaver Dam Classic. And Beaver Dam will have games both Friday and Saturday afternoon. So it's going to be a busy stretch to start the season, basically the same thing they did last year. I mentioned that a lot of familiar names back for the Golden Beavers this year. Names you'll remember like Maddie Kinsey and Bella A. Stryker and Carly Lappin. A couple of players are on the team, but they're out right now. Gabby Wilkie and Ani Salatel are the two I'll mention. Ani Salatel, I call her Seattle affectionately, unfortunately tore her ACL this past summer, and she is out likely for the year. Gabby Wilkie is coming off an injury too. Now she, once she is cleared by her doctor, which I believe she has an appointment coming up in a couple of weeks, I'm told that once she gets the all clear, she'll be able to hit the basketball floor, but likely we maybe won't see her back on the in a game situation for a couple of weeks yet. So certainly we'll kind of keep you posted on that. And but obviously it hurts to not have those two on the floor. But as I mentioned, the rest of this group going to have to pick up the slack. And Coach Tim Chase saying it's been a very good first week of practice. One of the big things this time of year is the team just needs to kind of see what it's made of and find its identity, so to speak. And so we're going to learn a lot about them tonight and in the coming days with 4 games this week. Meanwhile, you've got Milwaukee Riverside coming in here. Their first game as well. Last year they were 12-10 overall, and they were in third place in the Milwaukee City Conference Gold Division with an 8-4 record. They have a first-year coach. His name is Lloyd Wilson. I had a nice chat with Coach Wilson before the game tonight, and he takes over the program this year, and he's excited. He says his goal is to try and build the program back up because it wasn't too long ago that the Milwaukee Riverside won a state championship. I believe that was 2013. So he's trying to get this program back to new heights, but he knows that it's going to take a lot of learning experiences along the way, some baby steps, and he's excited that to play a team like Beaver Dam, he said, because this is going to be a barometer game or a measuring stick game. It may expose his team a little bit, but it's going to show them just what exactly they have to work on to get better. But Beaver Dam and Milwaukee Riverside, that's our matchup tonight. This is our pregame show brought to you by John Deere. John Deere Horicon Works, our pregame show sponsor tonight. And right now we're going to step aside for a 2-minute break. When we come back, you'll hear some comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we're back right after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
I'm not sure if most guys are like me, but I actually enjoy grocery shopping, taking my time going aisle to aisle, saying hi to just about everyone I see. But it's rare to get a friendly hello back. That all changed when I started shopping Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly and Beaver Dam. Every employee at Fox Brothers seems to be a professional at smiling and caring and actually meaning it. The crew at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly also means it when it comes to quality and freshness at prices that are hard to beat. This week, a 6-pack of 24-ounce Pepsi or Mountain Dew bottles, 4 for $10. Get your snack on with Food Club chunk or shredded cheese, 3 for $5. Scoop up the savings with Dean's Ice Cream at $2.99. There'll be no shortage of Christmas cookies when you stock up on Country Delight butter for $3.49. And get your fix on fruit with Navel oranges, a 3-pound bag, just $2.99. Save time, save money, and see more smiles in the aisles than anywhere else at the new Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, 810 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
$6,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs are financed interest-free with no payments for 90 days during the Black Friday sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. You heard me right, $6,000 off. And the deals don't end there. $3,500 off the best third-row SUV in the market, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and brand new Jeep Compass 4x4 starting at $32,685. It's official, the deals are back. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our pregame programming inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And here we are, Tim, on another opening night. And I don't know about you. You and I have both done our respective jobs for a while now. And I still get excited for opening night. I'm sure you do, too.
Yeah, I know we had a great first week of practice. A lot of new kids in our program this year. Some kids are going to get challenged tonight, so it's definitely exciting for them to see them on the floor for their first game.
Yeah, let's talk about the makeup of the team. You mentioned that a lot of newcomers, a lot of new faces on the team. Talk about some of the newcomers and what we might see out of them.
Yeah, we have 4 freshmen up on the team this year. Shay Ashley, Natea Donaldson, Emma Jolka, and Aspen Abel, all really good players, all skilled players, all kids that work hard. So we're excited. We're going to see all 4 of them tonight with Shay and Taya starting. We have a couple good sophomores, Aaliyah Guerrero and Jalen Dronick, I'm sure you'll see tonight. To go with our juniors then, Gabby and Ani are out right now, but we do have, Riley Zarnecki and Brooklyn Holt and Mackenzie Gutzmacher, and then we have a good group of seniors right now led by Maddie Kinsey, Belle, striker Carly Lappin, and Ellen Pohl. So, definitely a diversified team. We can do a lot of different things. We're just going to have to figure out who exactly we are here in these first few games.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple players out, being Gabby and Ani. Ani, unfortunately, out all year. Gabby, from what I was gathering, may be able to come back in a few weeks if all goes well.
Yeah, Gabby's looking pretty good. They're both doing really good on their rehab, so both of them have a possibility of playing this year. I would say Gabby would have the first chance to play. Ani, she had her surgery in June, so it's one of those things where she gets along. But, both kids are in the gym every day shooting. And, they certainly been great leaders for us. They were their last 2 years, and they will be this year, and then their last year as well, next year when they're seniors.
Well, you've already mentioned that practice has gone well so far. What have you seen out of the girls in practice that maybe has been pleasing so far?
We do a lot of things well. We definitely have an athletic group of kids that can play the game fast and have some skill. They have to learn a lot of things, and having as many young kids as you have, sometimes the physicality as well as just the execution and things like that, and just understanding some of the nuances of what we're trying to do. So our older kids have got to lead them and get them in the right spots because they definitely give us a really good chance to win. Not only now but in the future too. At the end of the year and in the many years to come as well.
A lot of times we talk about it, and you and I will talk this time of year about the team, trying to find an identity early on. Is that something you'll be looking to over the first few games to see what the identity of this team is?
Well, yeah. You want to start with your defense. You got to be able to stop people. So that's the first thing. We're still working on that. Our scrimmage this weekend, that's something we really focused in practice yesterday, is to get our defense to more of a level where we're actually stopping people. And then offensively, because we do have an athletic team, we want to play fast. We want to take the right shot and cover the glass. So, hopefully, we execute some things well, but it really comes down to our defense and not letting the other team do exactly what they want. So tonight I'll really be looking at some defensive things, see what our transition looks like, and hopefully we're sharing the ball and getting people in the right spots. Your opponent tonight, Milwaukee Riverside. The Tigers are in town. What do you know about them? Not a lot, really. I know they were about 500 last year, so they have some girls back. So it's not a team that we'd really prepared. We were going to go down to Fremd earlier in the year, and that kind of just wasn't going to work out for us with some of our injuries. So we kind of looking for a game and scheduled this one early. It's hard to schedule games just because everybody's got different conferences. So this one worked out for us tonight. It's a busy week for us. We got a game here, and we started conference on Thursday, and we got our event here on Friday and Saturday, which is a pretty cool event with 10 really good teams on Friday and 14 really good teams on Saturday. This will be a good opportunity for our kids to kind of get in front of the home crowd. I'm sure we'll get a good crowd tonight since it's the first home game and really the only thing on the venue right now. So it'll be good for our kids to kind of get that feel. This is a carbon copy of the first week of the season last year, 4 games in 5 days. We talked about that last year. How that's a brutal schedule to start. Obviously, it didn't affect you too badly last year. You liked it enough to do it again this year. Yeah, I wouldn't love doing it. Tonight I'd like to play on Friday and Saturday. Thursday's a conference game. We can't get changed. But 3 would be better than 4. But it's what it is. And a lot of kids because of the schedule, a lot of kids are going to get an opportunity to play, which gives us a good chance to evaluate players as well. If you're going to come in and just play 5-6 kids, that's probably not the best idea. But we got the whole roster where everybody that's healthy we plan on putting in tonight and on Thursday. So hopefully it shows well and they'll have an opportunity to show what they can do. Yeah, you answered my next question. That was going to be because it's early in the season and maybe you're not in mid-season shape. Do you have to make sure that the girls aren't being overtaxed a little bit? Yeah, they prepare themselves for the season. It's not like day one, hey, let's get in shape. Those days are kind of a past thing in all sports. But there is something to be playing a lot. And I with the schedule we have here, I think they'll be fine. We just have to not be crazy these first couple games in the weekend. But Friday and Saturday, it's going to be taxing a little bit to play as much as we are. But it's something that, even if we were practicing, we'd still be working hard in practice. So it's still a similar type of setting, even if you are practicing. And just to wrap it up, we talked about this week being a busy week, but as you look at the schedule overall this year, maybe for fans that haven't had a peek, any highlights that stick out at you that you want to mention? Well, we end with our Tuesday next week before Thanksgiving, and obviously, we have a lot of conference games right before, 4 games of conference before Christmas, and then right before Christmas, we'll go down to the rankings came out, number 1, Verona, right before down there. And then, our Christmas tournament, obviously, in Nashville, the schedule came out for today, so our 3 games down there. So 3 teams from Tennessee, which a couple of them look really good. We've got definitely a challenging schedule. It's a group that we need to grow with each game and each experience and not get too full of ourselves if we play well and not get too down on ourselves if we don't play well. So it's going to be a growing experience all year, especially when you got young kids. It's one of those things where you just got to keep on coming every day and just keep on pushing yourself to get better. And hopefully our older kids, they've been there a little bit, so hopefully they understand that and help lead our younger kids. Tim, it's great to see you. Can't believe it's time for a new season. Good luck to you and the girls tonight. Thanks for your time. Yep. Thanks, Mike. All right, that's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue with our John Deere pregame show here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you. And just a few minutes away from the tip-off of the season opener, Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball taking on the Tigers of Milwaukee Riverside. We'll have the starting lineups for you in just a moment. We'll be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Warwick Gokenauer with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Warwick Gokenauer with our national anthem. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Tigers from Milwaukee Riverside, coached by Lloyd Wilson. The guards are Brianna Torres, a sophomore, and Kelsey Golden, also a sophomore. Forwards are Janiyah Foster, a senior, Kiera Bond, a senior, and junior Navasia Jones-Hubbard. So again, for the Tigers, it's Brianna Torres, Kelsey Golden, Janiyah Foster, Kiera Bond, and Navasia Jones-Hubbard. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase, and the guards, Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" freshman, along with Maddie Kinsey, a senior at 5'10", Bella A. Stryker, a 5'10" senior, and Natea Donaldson, a 5'10" freshman. Rounding out the starting five for the Golden Beavers, Riley Zarnecki at the forward, 5'10" junior. So again, it is Ashley, Kinsey, A-Striker, Donaldson, and Zarnecki getting the start for Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers tonight in their traditional home white jerseys and shorts, the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. And for the Tigers of Milwaukee Riverside, those of you listening on the radio, they're wearing gray jerseys and shorts with white numbers and some orange and white trim. In the first half of play, for those of you on the radio side, Beaver Dam will go right to left as I see it, and the Tigers of Milwaukee Riverside will go left to right. Our pregame show has been brought to you by the good folks at John Deere Horicon Works, and we thank them. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metal Craft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Send me an email during the broadcast tonight. I'd love to hear from you. That email is sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast tonight. Here we go. 2022-2023 basketball season getting underway. Riley Zarnecki will jump it against Kiera Bond. Glad to have you with us. And there's the ball in the air, and the tap controlled by the Tigers. This game is underway as Torres goes right baseline, but ran into the defense of Bella A-Striker. So the season is underway, and she's in trouble down there in the right block. Now she forces a shot up over the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Donaldson. She's going to fly ahead for the Golden Beavers. Just like we never left, right, folks? All right, Beaver Dam going to set up the offense with Ashley out near the center circle. Looks like a 2-1-2 or a 2-3 zone defense almost here for the Tigers. There's a three on the way, and it's good! How about let's start the season with a triple. And that was a three-pointer for Bella A-Striker to get the Golden Beavers on the board first. 3-0. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Ball was knocked out of bounds. We're not even a minute into the contest, and the Tigers are going to keep possession. They'll inbound on the baseline to the right. Navasia Jones-Hubbard, and her coach calls her J-Hub. So maybe she won't mind if I call her that too. There's a shot up in the lane. It's off the rim, no good for the player Bond, and rebound for the Golden Beavers. All right, here's Ashley. Ashley sends a cross-court feed. A-Striker, she'll try a deep three. That one's off the rim a little bit short. Offensive board, Ashley. And now Donaldson will try the triple. That's off the rim, no good. Another offensive board. Zarnecki gives it to Kinsey, right back up to A-Striker, and they'll play catch. Here's a nice pass into the right block. Zarnecki, double team, kicks it up top. Ashley with a ball fake. Ashley sends it over to the left side. Out in three-point land, there's A-Striker. Back up high on the right. Kinsey feeds A-Striker. She's going to go left baseline. One hands it up. It's short. No good. She got fouled. That's why it was short. So that'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 24 seconds gone here in the opening half of play. 3-0 Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And that foul was on Foster, her first. And the first of two free throws is on the way. The first one is no good for A-Striker. A-Striker averaged just under 10 points a game last year. Second free throw, that is no good. Missed them both. And a defensive rebound for J-Hub. Throws it ahead. And trying to catch up to it was Golden. She couldn't, but she did the smart thing. She swatted it off of A-Striker and out of bounds to save the possession. Good hustle, smart move. Well, no, she didn't. I thought she did. I thought she got it off the Beaver Dam player. Well, I like the effort, though. It was a good idea. And here come the Golden Beavers leading 3-0. We're 1 minute and 35 seconds into the first half of play. A-Striker looks over to Donaldson, right of the circle. She'll drive to the top of the key. Now feeds A-Striker out on the wing. Right back cross court for Taya. Looking to the corner. There's Kinsey. Double team. Lob pass up to A-Striker. Thought about a three. Not going to take it, though. Now off a screen. Sends it right side. Donaldson fakes the three to the top of the arc. Back to A-Striker. Cross court lob. There's Kinsey on the right side. Back to A striker for another 3-ball. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound is loose, and Donaldson comes away with it. Another offensive rebound for the Golden Beavers. 15:45 and counting left in the first half. 3-0 Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A striker, quick pass in the lane. It was intercepted, and oh my goodness. It was almost intercepted, I should say, as Kiera Bond tried to pick it off, but then she was trying to tiptoe the sideline, and she ran out of real estate. And so that's a break for the Golden Beavers. They're going to keep possession. 15:36 to go first half. Here's Ashley between the rings. Leaves it for Kinsey. Now back to Ashley. Round the horn, high on the left. That's A striker. Back to Kinsey. And back to A striker. Cross court. Ashley has it, looking down low. Donaldson catches off the glass. She scores the high-low game. Ashley with the assist. Donaldson with the bucket. 5-0. And there's a steal on the inbounds. Zarnecki giving it to Kinsey. Off the glass. Layup is good. Maddie Kinsey making it 7-0 Beaver Dam. We are 3 minutes into the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. Timeout brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll keep it here, and it's a full timeout. And we still have 14:58 left to go in the first half. Again, if you want to send us an email tonight, please do that. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. First email of the night, first email of the season. Just received. It says, "Let's go Golden Beavers. Let's start this season with a win." And a shout out to our granddaughter, Riley Zarnecki. And it says, "Glad to see you back, Mike." Well, thank you very much. It's good to be seen. And it's I'm honored to be back for my 26th year calling games for WBEV and Daily Dodge. And it's just great to be back. But thank you. That's from Diane and Al. Diane and Al Zarnecki checking in on the broadcast tonight. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you would like to chime in. As I mentioned during the pregame, a very busy opening week for Beaver Dam. 4 games in 5 days. This is exactly, it's a carbon copy of what they did in the first week last year. And the streak, or the I guess the games continue, we'll say Thursday when Beaver Dam heads to Portage, and then back home for the tournament here Friday and Saturday is Zarnecki hustling to knock the inbounds pass out of bounds. This is Novasia Jones-Hubbard. J-Hub trying to inbound for the Tigers on the baseline to my left. She's having trouble getting it in. Now she does get it in. Finally finds Bond, and now Bond right back to J-Hub. She's in the backcourt. There's some pressure in the backcourt. Kinsey all over Novasia Jones-Hubbard. She's trying to get it across. She's flirting with a 10 count. And better get it. And there it was. Just great defense by Maddie Kinsey all over Jones-Hubbard. And it's a 10-second violation. So with 14:43 to go in the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Beaver Dam has possession, up 7-0 early. Kinsey, little bounce pass taken by Ashley. Ashley feeds A striker in the left corner, right back up top to Ashley, looking cross court. There's Bella, nice cross court feed. Taken by Bella from Kinsey, and now off the glass. That shot's not going to go. And an offensive rebound for Donaldson. Donaldson now had it knocked out of her hands momentarily, but maintains the dribble and now gives it back to Ashley. Finds A striker left corner. She got rid of it right away. Ashley looking back over to Kinsey. She'll try a triple. Bullseye! Maddie Kinsey from downtown Beaver Dam. It's 10-0. Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Just over 4 minutes gone. And there's a steal on the inbounds and a reverse layup for Kinsey. The steal and the reverse layup for Maddie. She's got 7 points already. 12-0 Beaver Dam. 13:39 to go in the first half, and the ball was knocked out of bounds. It was the Tigers again trying to inbound. Boy, Beaver Dam all over the Tigers on the defensive end. We got some subs coming in here for Beaver Dam. Carly Lappin entered the game, 5'8" senior. As we have a whistle as the ball was being brought up the floor. Who else came in here? We've got Emma Julka, freshman, just checked in. 5'6" freshman, now on the floor. The numbers are all, you folks, you can't see my roster here, but Beaver Dam, I guess, has some new uniforms coming, but they're not here yet as a whistle blows, and we're going to have a foul on Beaver Dam. So the numbers on my I had to change a whole mess of numbers on my roster. And by the way, Ellen Poles is also out there. I missed Ellen. Sorry about that, Ellen. 5'6" senior. And the first of 2 free throws is on the way, and with 13:23 to go in the half, the Tigers are on the board. Kelsey Golden got fouled, and she goes to the line, made the first, missed the second, and the rebound for Lappin. Lappin's going to let traffic clear, and she's going to bring it ahead, kicks it out to Donaldson, who's still out there. One hands it around the horn to the right side. Poles will try a 3. Off the back rim, no good. And hustling for the rebound, Zarnecki, but she could not corral it. Out of bounds it goes, and now we have a sub back in here for Milwaukee Riverside as Torres re-enters the game, replacing Golden. Sayana Ferguson, a sophomore, had checked in a moment ago for Coach Wilson and the Tigers, who are on the board but down 12-1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A 12-0 run for Beaver Dam to open the game and open the season with. There's a drive, and look out! Losing the handle on a Bond as she ran into a double team, and Beaver Dam's back the other way, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Poles for 3, high off the rim, no. Rebound is tipped, and now back the other way, and a nice hustle by Poles to take it away from Torres. They were trying to spring Torres, and now another pass is intercepted. 2-on-2 the other way. Here come the Tigers. Here's a layup, no good for J. Hub, but she got fouled. That'll stop the clock with 12:32 left in the opening stanza. Novasia Jones-Hubbard will earn an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. Foul was on Lappin, and that's her first. Here's J. Hub. Off the backboard, it's no good. You got another one coming. One more for the junior. Missed that first one. Second one is money. So Hubbard gets into the scoring column. 12-2. Beaver Dam's up 10. 12.5 to go first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3 for Donaldson. Yes! Taya Donaldson knocks it down from behind the arc. 15-2. Beavers with the lead. Approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of the first half. Here's a drive through traffic, and looks like we're going to have a foul as Bond was charging towards the net. Let's check out this foul here. That's going to go on Donaldson. That'll be her first. The team foul situation, 4 fouls on Beaver Dam, just 1 so far on Riverside, as we have some subs. A couple of the starters coming back on for Beaver Dam. Brooklyn Holt just checked in, by the way. A 6-foot junior. All right, Tigers with possession, but down 15-2, I should say. There's a loose ball. We have a jump ball called in the lane. The arrow is pointing to the left. That means Beaver Dam gets it off the alternate possession. 11:55 remaining until intermission. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Justin Wilski, Alex are my on-site videographers and engineers. Kyra back at the ESPN studios. There's a 3, and it's good for Lappin. That is the 4th triple of the game for the Golden Beavers. Lappin now in the scoring column. 18-2. Golden Beavers on top. They opened the game with a 12-0 run. They're up by 16 now with just under 11.5 minutes to go until the break. There's a pass inside the free throw line. Torres has it there. Bounce pass to the post. Bobbled momentarily. And then Ashley just picked it off, took it away from Bond. She's going to go in at the other, and she's fouled hard from behind. Oh, my. But she pops right back up. She's going to be all right. So the foul was on Torres, her first, team's second. And Ashley will head to the line. Shea Marie Ashley. And the first of two rattles off the rim, no good. Of course, I've got to watch her older sister Layla play the last couple of years here in Beaver Dam, and now it's time for Shea to step in and show what she can do. Obviously very talented already, just a freshman, but she's already on the varsity and makes that second one. I mean, Tim Shea's talked about it in his pregame comments. There's several freshmen on this roster, and they're going to be called on to make a big impact, early in the season as the ball's knocked out of bounds, especially with some of the players out that we mentioned. But they have some talent, so don't let the youth fool you. I mean, I guess if you've watched Beaver Dam basketball over the years, you're kind of getting used to that. As the ball thrown halfway down, and there's a shot. It's up, no good for Golden. Kelsey Golden missed the shot. Fight for the rebound. Beaver Dam. It's Kinsey coming away with it. She'll let traffic go by. Kinsey across the midcourt stripe, giving it to Ashley. Lob pass over to A-Striker. Why not take another three? Short. Bounce at the rebound bounced, and now a 2-on-1 the other way if they hurry. Here is Torres, but she lost the handle and it was knocked out of her hands. That's why Beaver Dam defender knocked it away. But Riverside is going to keep possession. Tigers are going to inbound on the baseline over to my right. Jones Hubbard will do the honors. Lappin doing jumping jacks, trying to deny the inbounds pass, and she gets it into Golden. Kelsey Golden, right corner, driving baseline, and she is going to get two shots at the line. She got fouled. Well, nothing bashful about that move, just took it strong to the rack. That's A-Striker picking up the foul. Team's fifth, and A-Striker's first. So here is Golden. And the first one is a little bit short for Kelsey Golden. Kiera Bond checked back in. One more for Golden here with 10:37 to go in the opening half. That one is good. So she got one of two. 19-3. Beaver Dam still leads by 16 with 10.5 to go until they blow the horn on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Ashley to the right corner. Kinsey lobbed into the post. Double team there was Holt, and she tried to go cross court. It was a pass intended for Lappin. It was knocked out by Golden, but Beaver Dam will keep possession as the subs keep on coming in. Donaldson returns. Zarnecki returns. Let's see who else came out here. It was Aspen Abel just checked in. There's another one of the freshmen we talked about, 5'10" freshman, Aspen Abel. Here's a shot from the left side. Three-pointer is no good for Mackenzie Gritzmacher, who had just checked in as well. And out the other end, oh my goodness, a traveling violation called on Bond as she tried to go dancing down Park Avenue, and there was traffic there, caused her to take an extra step. So Beaver Dam will get it back off the turnover. Gritzmacher, a 5'7" junior. I mentioned Aspen Abel. Of course, Abel name, a lot of that's a great pedigree there, the Abel family. Of course, Aspen's older brothers, been watching them for a long time. Just under 10 minutes left until the break. And this is Donaldson, left elbow for the Golden Beavers. One hands it across. Taken there by Ashley to the corner. Abel right back up to Ashley as they work it from side to side. Around the horn they go. Now back to Donaldson high on the left. Bounce pass into Zarnecki. Through traffic, lost the handle on it, and it's going to go back to the Tigers. Well, they kind of lulled you to sleep just working it around the perimeter. Finally worked it inside to Zarnecki, and she just lost the handle going through traffic. Tigers trying to inbound. Full court pressure, and we got a 5 count. Yeah, I thought she was flirting with it, and that's been something Beaver Dam's been doing all game long. They've been just relentless on the defensive end, and they forced some turnovers and 10-second or 5-second counts. It's been hard for the Tigers to inbound. Three-pointer, Donaldson. Nothing but net for Taya Donaldson. That's her second three ball. She's got 8 points in her varsity debut. And we're not even to halftime. We still have 9:09 to go in the first half, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's now 22-3, Beaver Dam on top. And with it now is Jones Hubbard. And his ball was tipped loose. Bond saves it near the top of the silo. Bond, little hesitation move down the lane. Had it, lost it. I don't know if it was knocked away by a defender. It might have been, but actually it was last touched by the Tigers. It was kind of bouncing around like a pinball. And it went out of bounds off of Riverside. 8:42 left to go first half. There's a pass to Donaldson. She's triple team. Kicks it out to Ashley, top of the key, left side, Abel. Into the left block for Zarnecki. Had it knocked out of her hands. Abel saves it. Cross court. And a three on the way. Yes! Gritzmacher out on the floor. 30-second timeout by Riverside. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Oh, now the emails are really starting to come in. This one says, let's go Golden Beavers. Watching our niece Brooklyn Holt and her teammates, wishing them a great season, I should say. Love from Mayflower, Arkansas, from Kyle and Ann Marks. Thank you very much for that one. And let's see, go Golden Beavers, rooting for my younger sister, number 11, Shea Marie Ashley. There's Layla. I was just talking about her. Layla, did you hear me talking about you? I must have put a bug in your ear, and that's why you emailed. But former Golden Beaver Layla Ashley, watching live from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Layla, did you know that I went to UW Eau Claire? That is my alma mater. And love that city, love that school. Thanks for checking in, by the way. I'll get to some more emails here in just a minute. Sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. It's where you always find us. 8:20 to go, first half. Tigers inbounding, and we have not a 5 count, it's a foul. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Aspen Abel just picked up a foul, but Tim Chase just made a hockey line change, and 4 players came in, 4 players exited. And you know, and you think about it, we talked about the fact that the Golden Beavers have 4 games in the next 5 days, and now these girls are in shape, but still it's not mid-season, so you're going to see a lot of this as the ball is knocked around and out of bounds off of Beaver Dam. We're going to see a lot of players getting playing time just for the simple fact that you don't want to burn these players out in the first week. All right, here we go as the Tigers get it ahead. This is Golden working right base and got tripped up, fell down, and she got her foot tangled with the defender Zarnecki and lost her balance, went down. That's a travel. Good defensive positioning there and by Zarnecki, and Beaver Dam gets it back off the turnover. This is Emma Julka coming ahead. Feeds a striker right side. Now to Kinsey just inside the center circle. 8 minutes exactly left to go in the opening stanza. 25-3. Beaver Dam on top. Julka for 3. Missed it a little bit wide right. Offensive board, a striker. It's a reload for the Golden Beavers. Here's Kinsey. Kinsey now looking to Holt. Free throw line. Around the horn right side. Julka has it in front of the Tigers bench. Now back up to Kinsey. Round the horn to the left side. There's a striker again. And a pass to Holt. Holt kicked it out to Kinsey, and a quick pass up top for Julka, right back to Kinsey. Now to Zarnecki. Zarnecki, little lob and taken by a striker. Didn't hang on to it long. They go around the horn. Here's Kinsey for 3. It is good! Got the friendly bounce. Maddie Kinsey, her second triple. She's got 10 points. 28-3. Beaver Dam on top on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Zarnecki just knocked a pass out of bounds, the inbounds pass, and Jones Hubbard will try it again. Inbounds pass, and it's taken by Bond. Bond being hassled all the way up the floor by a striker. 7:03 and counting left in the opening half. Bond spinning around, looking around for help, and finally feeds Torres. Torres into the lane, lost the handle, got it back, puts it up, off the back rim, no. Offensive board, put back, yes, count it, and a foul. That's Kiera Bond. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play, and that is the first field goal of the game for the Tigers. Their points had been free throws, and with 6:48 left in the half, they finally get their first field goal. And now Bond will go to the line and shoot one. The foul, by the way, was on Holt. For Brooklyn, that is her first. It's also the team's 7th, and I see Tim Chase getting ready to make one of his hockey line changes again. Free throws up. Free throws good. So Kiera Bond with a nice three-point play, 28-6. Is the lead for the Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's Donaldson to throw it into Ashley as more subs. Donaldson just inside the free throw line, double team. Out to Ashley, over to the corner. Pass was taken there by Poles, and now back up to Ashley. Feeds Ellen Poles again in the right corner. Now back to Ashley as they just play catch over there on the right side. 6:28 left, first half. Clock running. Beaver Dam with a big lead. There's a post feed, tipped and almost stolen. They were trying to get it into the right block to Holt. She was double teamed, and I believe that was Bond that got the hand on it and knocked it out, but Beaver Dam keeps possession. Ashley into Lappin. Lappin driving towards the rack. Now out to Poles. She'll try a three wide open left side. Missed it off the rim. Rebound thrown ahead. Torres catches up to it. Now trying to go up for a shot, and she got knocked down in the lane. It's going to be a foul on the Golden Beavers. Trying to see who this might be. It's Holt. Brooklyn Holt just picked up her second, team's 8th. 6 minutes and change left to go in the first half. So Torres is at the line. And the front end of the bonus is no good. Rebound for Lappin. Still 28-6. BD on top with possession. And Ashley over to Donaldson. Now Ellen Poles takes it. Right back to Ashley on the near wing. Sends it cross court. Poles puts the ball above her head. Now feeds Lappin. Looking down low. Nice pass. Hold. Blocked! It was blocked as she was going in. Riverside has it. And that was Bond with the rejection. And now falling down. But popping back up is Golden. Ball was swatted out by a Beaver Dam defender. Golden fell down, but the Tigers keep it. And Kelsey Golden is going to inbound with 5:37 to go in the first half. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 28-6. And there's a steal. Poles back the other way, and she is fouled from behind. It was 1-on-2 after the steal. Poles was going in, and I think they may get Torres. Yep, Torres, number 3, picks it up. That is her second and the team's third. So it's going to put Ellen Poles at the free throw line for Beaver Dam. She's going to shoot a pair. And the first one is on the way, no good. This email says, hi there, we're watching Shea Marie, proud grandparents. That's Marland and Barbara Sherman from northern Wisconsin. Go Beaver Dam. Thank you very much for the email. Do appreciate that. Nice to hear from you tonight. Second free throw's good. Poles got 1 of 2. 29-6. Hey, Shar and Greg, they're regulars on these broadcasts. They just checked in. Shout out to Brooklyn Holt and Beaver Dam from her favorite Minnesota grandparents, Shar and Greg. It says, hi, Mike. Sure nice to have you broadcasting. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And as I said before, I'm glad to be back. Wholesale substitutions again for Beaver Dam. 5:27 to go in the first half, 29-6. Golden Beavers with the lead. Wishing the Beaver Dam girls a great year from Diane. Diane Storhoff checking in from just down the road in beautiful Sun Prairie. as the ball's knocked out of bounds again. This is Kinsey on the baseline to my left, trying to get it in for the Golden Beavers. Again, I'll get to some more emails here shortly. Abel back out there. She tries a three from the corner. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Bond. Heading out of Golden. Golden looking up to the top of the key. Pass into the lane. It's taken there by Bond. Knocked out of her hands and out of bounds by Zarnecki, playing sticky D. Stops the clock with 5:10 to go first half. All right, and this is Jones-Hubbard to throw it in, and Golden will corral it out near the timeline. A-striker trying to play defense. Golden goes by and in for a layup. She just turned on the afterburners. Golden scores 29-8. And now they got the scoreboard in the gym right. They were a little slow to put that on. 5 minutes left in the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam 29, Milwaukee Riverside 8. And Golden Beavers control with Kinsey out near the big B and D at the center of the floor. Over to Abel, right corner. She sends it right back up for Maddie. Now Kinsey looking over to Bella A-striker. Bella barking out instructions. Gives it to Gritzmacher. Over to the right side. Three on the way. Line drive three is good for Bella A-striker. That's her second from downtown tonight. 32-8. BD on top of Riverside. 4:21 to go until the break. There's a ball not loose. Tipped and stolen. Here's Kinsey to Zarnecki. Puts it up. It's off the rim. No good. Tried to get the rebound. She tipped it to A-striker. It's a reload for the Golden Beavers. And here's A-striker out on the near wing as we approach the 4-minute mark and counting of the half. Nice pass down low. And triple team was Zarnecki out to A-striker. She'll try the triple. Bullseye! Bella A-striker. Three-point baskets in the game, and it's 35-8. Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And this is a steal. A-striker back the other way. 3-on-2. She's going to take it herself. Left side. Off the glass and in. Bella A-striker off the steal, takes it all the way in, 37-8. And a ball knocked out of bounds. Beaver Dam cruising here late first half of this one. They opened the game on a 12-0 run. They have not looked back. This email says, good to hear again from Mike. Well, thank you. It says, and a shout out to Seattle, even though she can't play yet. Go Golden Beavers, Grandma and Grandpa from Waupun. Yeah, I feel bad. Seattle can't play just yet, but I know she's rooting on her teammates, at least for the time being, as we have a traveling violation at midcourt. Tigers turn it over. So Beaver Dam will inbound. This is Ashley giving it to Julka. She goes off a screen, back to Ashley. She'll try a triple. Why not? Bullseye. Ashley's first field goal. It's a three-point basket. 40-8, Beaver Dam on top. We have 2:54 and counting left first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam there's a ball knocked out of bounds by Zarnecki right out of the hands of Golden, but the Tigers will keep possession here. Well, Beaver Dam's defense has been just outstanding here in this first half, and they're hitting a lot of threes. That's nothing new. Now, they did call a foul here, I guess. Golden is stepping to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Zarnecki did get called for the foul. Okay, I wasn't quite sure, but she did. And the front end of the bonus, no good. Rebound, that's a box out and rebound for Carly Lappin. Here's Donaldson. Rainbow three, missed it short. Ashley the offensive board. Back up to Lappin. Lappin, nice pass, back door. There's Zarnecki, missed the layup though. And the defensive rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Oh my goodness. Zarnecki was all alone on the back door. They found her, but she missed the layup. And the rebound for Janiyah Foster gives it to the Tigers. Here's a drive, J-Hub. And that one is knocked out of it. That was Lappin that swatted that one out with 2:16 to go in the half. Beaver Dam up by 32 points on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Our first basketball broadcast of the new season. Boy, it feels like basketball season with the snow we had today and the cold weather. Here's a ball loose. Donaldson tying up Torres. They call it jump ball, and this time off the alternate arrow, it belongs to Riverside. Kelsey Golden looking to toss it in. And look out, that one tipped by Zarnecki and stolen by Jolka. She's going to go all alone for the layup. Count it. Jolka with an easy layup off the turnover, 42-8. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Minute 52 and counting left until intermission. And that defense on display once again here for Beaver Dam in the season opener. And Beaver Dam's always played really, really good defense over the last how many years. And speaking of defense, Zarnecki, well, she's going to get called for a foul there. She was going for the block, and you hear the locals, they didn't really care for that call, but, Zarnecki is going to get whistled for contact. It'll be her, I believe that's her second, and double bonus now for the Tigers. This is Golden going to the line. First one, good. Another email here. This one says, let's see what we got here. This one says, thanks, Mike, for the entertaining announcing. You always give us a chuckle. Well, I try. I do my best, folks. All the way to Cudahy from the Zarneckis. Diane checking in with that one up. I'm glad I give you a chuckle. At least I'm good for something. More emails to come. Second free throw is no good. And the defensive rebound pulled down by a striker. Sports@dailydodge.com. I'll get to some more emails here momentarily. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for tonight. I'll be happy to give you a shout-out. Here's a ball out of bounds. It's going back the other way. This one says, let's go Beavers. Thank you for streaming. Watching from Milwaukee, and let's go Taya. Hey, Jada Donaldson, another former Golden Beaver. Jada, how are you? And, hey, she's watching with some Panthers. Yeah, she's watching with some of her teammates. Jada, thank you for checking in, and I hope hope things are going well for you in Milwaukee, and hope it's going to be a great season for you and your teammates. I got to get down and watch a game one of these times. And there is a whistle. What do we got? Traveling violation on Golden with exactly 1 minute left. Yeah, there's so many Beaver Dam alums playing college ball. And Jada, you're certainly one of them. I'd love to come down and watch a game sometime. But you're not the only one. A lot of your former teammates are playing all over the place in college, and I'm gonna have to schedule some tours here and go watch some of these former Beaver Dam players. Maddie Wilkie at Wisconsin, Natalie Jens at Minnesota State Moorhead, Paige Agadinsky at St. Olaf. Last year I saw Carly Burkhart play at Bryant and Stratton in Milwaukee. Happened to be down there, and she was playing. 34 seconds left to go in the half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 42-9. Beaver Dam leads. Tigers have possession. Off a screen goes Golden. Golden trying to get away from a striker. Baseline she goes. Off the glass, too strong. Kinsey the rebound. 13 seconds left. Throws it ahead. 2-on-0 the other way. A striker, easy layup, uncontested. 44-9. Beaver Dam, 6.5 seconds left. And J-Hub's going to throw it in. 3 seconds, 2. Half-court shot before the horn. High off the back rim, no good for Golden. And that's the end of the first half with the score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam, 44. Milwaukee Riverside, 9. We're back in 3 minutes. Let's take a 3-minute break back after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
We want to get you into your comfort zone. Chad Guzzi here of Air Care in Beaver Dam. We are your heating and cooling experts with more than 40 years of experience. Our trained professionals install forced air systems, zoning, boilers, in-floor heating, geothermal units, mini-splits, and more to keep you in the zone. We want you to be completely comfortable with an efficient, quiet system that is designed specifically for you, your home, and your budget. Find your comfort zone with Air Care. AirCareInc.com.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
It is halftime here inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. At the break on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam leading Milwaukee Riverside by the count of 44-9. And let's take a look at the first half scoring summary. For Beaver Dam, they were paced by Bella A. Stryker. She had 13 points, including 3 3-point baskets. Maddie Kinsey in double figures. She had 10, including 2 from beyond the arc. Natea Donaldson, Taya, with 8 points, including 2 3-point baskets. And let's see what else. We've got Shea Marie Ashley with 4 in that first half. She had 1 3-point basket. 3 points for Carly Lappin. She had a triple. 3 points for Kenzie Gritzmacher. She hit a triple. 2 points for Emma Julka, and Ellen Poles chipped in a free throw. She finished the half with 1. On the other side for the Tigers of Milwaukee Riverside, it was Kelsey Golden leading the way with 5. Kiera Bond had 3, and J-Hub, Navasia Jones-Hubbard, chipped in a free throw. She finished the half with 1. I think I forgot to mention it earlier in the JV game tonight. Beaver Dam victorious, and the final score there was 69-7. The Beaver Dam JV is a winner tonight over Riverside, and right now at halftime the varsity girls are in command. Beaver Dam 44, Milwaukee Riverside 9 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We are at halftime of this season opener. Let's take another 3-minute break. Back in 3 minutes to continue our programming right here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
$6,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs are financed interest-free with no payments for 90 days during the Black Friday sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. You heard me right, $6,000 off. And the deals don't end there. $3,500 off the best third-row SUV in the market, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and brand new Jeep Compass 4x4 starting at $32,685. It's official, the deals are back. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
It is 44-9. Beaver Dam leading Milwaukee Riverside at halftime inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Let's get to some more emails that have come in. This one says, "Hey Mike, great start for the season. Great hearing the great play-by-play again." Hey, that's from our good friend Patrick Boyum from St. Paul. And Patrick Boyum, he is a regular, just like so many of these emails. Pat, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. You've been a great friend, and nice to hear from you again. Let's see what else we have here. Go Golden Beavers. Patrick and April are cheering on the girls from Charlottesville, Virginia. Been fans for years. Thank you very much for the email. Again, you can send us one today, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. That's where you'll find us. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I got a nice message here from my good friend Lisa Gutnecht, who says that obviously there's concessions. If you come out to these games here in Beaver Dam, there's a concession stand at all the home games. And through the month of December at the girls' basketball home games, the concession stand is going to be raising money for their trip to Nashville, which is coming up at the end of December. And then for the boys' home games, of course, the boys will be starting soon. Many of those games are being staffed by the BDHS band. They're raising funds to offset the cost of the marching band trip to Disney World coming up during spring break. So keep that in mind when you come to these games, folks, that there's going to be, there'll be concessions, but you're going to be supporting the kids, the girls, and their trip to Nashville. And also at the boys' games, they'll be raising money for the band trip to Disney World coming up. That is going to be going on during spring break. So I want to thank Lisa for that message. Wanted to pass that along just in case you are thinking about coming to these games, we love having you tuned in here on Daily Dodge TV. And we love having you listening on 1430 ESPN. But, they'd love to have you here too, folks. So come on out to these games and stop by the concession stand, support the kids for their trips that are coming up. All right, in the second half, for those of you on the radio, Beaver Dam is going to go from left to right as I see it, and that means that Riverside will go right to left across your radio dial. Those of you on the Daily Dodge TV video stream can already see that. And it's going to be Beaver Dam inbounding at half court and working it to my right. Second half is underway on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 44-9. Golden Beavers have the lead, and they start the second half with possession. So that 2-3 zone defense shot is up, no good for Kinsey. Offensive board, Zarnecki out to Ashley, and now she goes right back to Kinsey. Kinsey directing traffic from the left wing side, finds a striker. Over to Kinsey again. Just playing catch with it. Now Donaldson double teamed at the free throw line. Little pass down to the baseline. Kinsey dug it out, played it on a hop or two, and now right back to a striker high on the right. They go to the corner. This is Ashley. Shea Marie Ashley finds Bella A. Striker, back to Maddie Kinsey on the near side. Now Donaldson just inside the free throw line to Kinsey. One hands it right side. A. Striker's three off the rim, no. Rebound, a long one out towards the far sideline. Oh, and crashing into the Beaver Dam bench was Kinsey. Play continued there, and finally was picked up by Jones-Hubbard, Navasia Jones-Hubbard for the Tigers. And there's a little lob pass. Here's a drive and a layup, no good. Zarnecki rebounds the miss by Bond. Bond just now there was a defender there. That's probably why the shot was shorted. A. Striker's three ball high off the rim, no good. And J-Hub's got the defensive board for Riverside. Opening minute and 35 seconds of this second half. And this is Kinsey, who just took it away from J-Hub. And now a tie-up. She got tied up by Bond, and they called a jump ball. It's going to go back to the Tigers on the alternate arrow. Had a nice chat with Riverside head coach Lloyd Wilson. This is his first year coaching at the girls at Riverside, and I found out that Coach Wilson has an uncle who lives right near my hometown, up in Minnesota. I'm from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, which is a suburb of Minneapolis. His uncle lives in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, which is right next door to Brooklyn Park. The high school I went to was called Park Center because it got kids from both Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center. Layup off the rim, no, as Bond goes crashing to the floor. Here come the Beavers back the other way. Ashley trying to take it strong to the hole. She got fouled, hit the deck, and jumps back up. That's going to be Torres guilty of that foul. It is a small world, though. But, Coach Wilson, we had a nice chat. As I said, he's excited to take over the program and start building it back up. And he says, we know we've got, tough games early on, especially, including this one. But he says, got to take some baby steps. And why not start with a quality program like Beaver Dam, as Shea Ashley just knocked down the first of two free throws. That foul on Torres was her third, team's first here in the second half. We're not quite 2 minutes into the second stanza. Second free throw a little bit short, missed. We've got a whistle as they were fighting for the rebound. And she's going to get another one. Ashley's going to shoot another one. Apparently a violation. And it is good. Well, you give her another shot. That's what happens. 46-9. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2 minutes gone by, second half. There's a little lob to the free throw line. Jumper, Bond missed it short from the free throw line. Zarnecki has the carom and gives it to Ashley. And now here's a striker. Round the horn, left side they go. Donaldson to Kinsey out near her own bench. Back up to Shea Marie Ashley. Over to Maddie Kinsey. Rainbow three. Got it. Maddie Kinsey. Rainbow's a triple in. That's her third triple of the game. She's up to 13 points. 49-9. 40-point lead, Beaver Dam. 15-20 and counting left in the ball game on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here is Bond, and she is fouled on her way to the basket. Well, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. Foul was on Beaver Dam's Donaldson, her second, team's first in the half. First free throw is no good for Bond. Missed it off the front of the rim, and now wholesale substitutions for Coach Tim Chase and the Golden Beavers. Julka, Holt, Lappin, all coming back on. Looks like Poles is out there as well. She is. One more free throw for Bond. It's up, off the rim, no. Donaldson clears the glass. She'll bring it ahead. And off the hands of Poles. Was it knocked out by Bond? No. It's going the other way. So the Tigers get possession. Just about 3 minutes gone in this second half. Beaver Dam's up by 40. Tigers have the ball. And spinning away from traffic is Kelsey Golden. Now gives it to Bond again. Bond picks up the dribble, looking for help. Gets it to J-Hub in the lane. Lost the handle on it. Donaldson back the other way. Left side, Donaldson for the lay-in. Missed it. Julka the offensive board, and then as she went down, wait a minute. They're calling a foul. They're calling a foul on the Tigers. I believe this is Golden. Yes, it is. For Golden, that's her first, team's second. So Beaver Dam's going to inbound on the baseline to my right, and Julka throws it in. They get it over to Lappin. Now Donaldson in the left corner. Feeds Julka between the rings, back to Taya. And Taya Donaldson goes around the horn. They get it over to Ellen Poles. Poles back over to the top of the key. Julka, Poles playing catch, cross-court feed. There's Donaldson. Julka now takes it to Holt. She's double-teamed. Right side dish. Poles steps behind the arc. Lappin in the middle of the lane. Ran through traffic. Gets it out. Julka for three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Golden. Golden had it knocked out from behind by Donaldson. Well, Taya Donaldson hustling back to play defense just poked it out from behind. Tigers will keep possession. And we have 13:56 left in this ballgame. 49-9 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam in control. There's a shot up, no, and Brooklyn Holt's going to get called for a foul as she was playing defense on Kiera Bond. Tonight's game is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, as the first free throw is good for Bond. Game also brought to you by Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, as the second free throw is good for Bond. Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. 49-11 now. Beaver Dam still in command with 13:38 to go in the ball game. Julka for three. Missed that one a little bit short from the left side. Donaldson with an offensive board. And she's going to reset up near the top of the silo. Over to Julka. Cross court. Well, pass was actually grabbed by Lapp, and then she bobbled it, but just poked it over to Ellen Poles. And now back to Donaldson. Over to the left side. Julka, another three ball. That one's a little bit short. Poles the offensive board. Bounce pass into the right block. There's Lappin, and she got tied up. The jump ball, and it's going to be Beaver Dam possession. They keep it on the alternate arrow. Julka to inbound. Long lob pass in. Holt corrals it near the center circle. Over to Donaldson for a 3-ball. Yes! Donaldson, the rainbow 3. And it's 52-11. Donaldson now with 3 triples in the game and 11 points total. This is Golden, right side, going down for a layup and blocked out of bounds by Lappin as the ball gets away, but now subs. Wholesale substitutions again. If you want to sneak in an email before the end of the game, I'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. You can send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. Always love to interact with you folks out there in radio and video stream land. Alex and Ninja are here. They're having fun tonight. They're my videographer and engineer on site. As the Tigers turn it over, and now Zarnecki got tied up, and they call it jump ball. It's going to belong to the Tigers. Want to thank Kyra Wilski back at the ESPN studios in Beaver Dam, engineering the radio simulcast tonight. Could not do this without, and I got to thank Wade Bates because Wade was instrumental. We had a few minor, I'll call them minor, technical problems before the broadcast tonight, and Wade was Mr. Cool as J-Hub takes the pass, went up with it, missed the shot, but I think there's going to be a foul called here. Wade was as cool as the other side of the pillow, and he brought in the necessary equipment to make sure that we were going to get this thing on the air tonight, because that's never a good thing if you don't. Not in my world anyways. 12:24 to go in the game. Here's a shot that was blocked partially by Abel. Aspen Abel had come back out there. Gets a couple of slaps from her teammates. You've got Abel out there right now along with Kinsey, Ashley, Zarnecki. Who else is out there? We've got Gritzmacher out there as well. And now a whistle, and we're going the other way. A foul on the Tigers here with 12:18 to go in the half. Check this. That's going to even up the team fouls at 3 apiece. Foul was called on Shania Foster. That's her second. Here is Ashley to Gritzmacher. Now Zarnecki kicks it out. Great ball movement here by Beaver Dam, going from side to side. This is Ashley. Shea Marie leaves it off now for Kinsey. Over to Gritzmacher. Zarnecki takes a feed right back to Ashley, top of the key. Now Kinsey will try a 3-ball. Money! Maddie Kinsey. She's got 4 threes in the game, 16 points tonight for Maddie. 55-11, Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And we still have 11 and a half minutes to go until the end of this one. And now in trouble was J-Hub. She got it through a double team. Fed Golden, who missed the layup. Aspen Abel, the rebound, throws it ahead. Kinsey catches up, tiptoes the sideline, now puts on the brakes, and goes over to Gritzmacher. Now return feed to Kinsey, over to Ashley for 3. Off the mark, it's no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Golden, throws it ahead. It's corralled there by Ferguson, and Ferguson got called for a carry. So the clock stops with 10:59 remaining in this ball game. And now we have a timeout called here. We did. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Shop the Pen. I'm not sure if most guys are like me, but I actually enjoy grocery shopping, taking my time going aisle to aisle, saying hi to just about everyone I see. But it's rare to get a friendly hello back. That all changed when I started shopping Fox Brothers, Piggly Wiggly, and Beaver Dam. Every employee at Fox Brothers seems to be a professional at smiling and caring and actually meaning it. The crew at Fox Brothers, Piggly Wiggly also means it when it comes to quality and freshness at prices that are hard to beat. This week, a 6-pack of 24-ounce Pepsi or Mountain Dew bottles, 4 for $10. $10. Get your snack on with Food Club chunk or shredded cheese, 3 for $5. Scoop up the savings with Dean's Ice Cream at $2.99. There'll be no shortage of Christmas cookies when you stock up on Country Delight butter for $3.49. And get your fix on fruit with Navel oranges, a 3-pound bag, just $2.99. Save time, save money, and see more smiles in the aisles than anywhere else at the new Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, 810 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
Well, we have just under 11 minutes left in this ball game, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Beaver Dam 55, Milwaukee Riverside 11. Tigers inbounding after the timeout, and a bounce pass inbound stolen by Poles, and Poles is fouled by Torres. She had no choice, otherwise Poles was going in for an easy layup, but Torres decided she was going to prevent that from happening. That's the 4th foul of the game on Torres. 4th team foul of the half. Here's Poles at the line. First free throw in and out, no good. Got an email here, says, thanks for the great broadcast, Mike. Checking in from Chicago to watch our favorite Hall of Fame coach and the Golden Beavers. Love seeing the talented freshmen getting minutes and experience on the court from Abby and Tyler Rubior as the second free throw no good. Of course, Abby, Coach Chase's daughter. Abby and Tyler, great to hear from you. I hope things are going well for you. Always love to hear from you on these broadcasts. Yeah, I was fortunate to join Abby and Tyler, their whole family. Tim's wife, Carla, lots of other friends and family at Coach Chase's Hall of Fame induction banquet back in September at the Wilderness in Wisconsin Dells. Here is a three-pointer, good for a striker. And let's see, that's now 4 threes in the game for Bella. 58-11. It was back towards the end of September. It was a Saturday night. Big banquet at the Wilderness that the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association hosted. And it was an honor for me to be there for Coach Chase being inducted into the WBCA Hall of Fame. Special night indeed. Well deserved. Ellen Poles just picked up a foul. And the Tigers are going to inbound on the baseline to my left. Bad pass in. It's stolen by Lappin. She's off to the races. Lappin at the other end puts on the brakes off the glass. Missed the shot too strong. Donaldson with an offensive board. Count the putback and one. Taya Donaldson with an offensive board. The putback, and now she's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. 60-11. Golden Beavers lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Foul on Jones Hubbard, her first and the team's 5th. Free throws up, off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped in the air and grabbed out of there by Kiera Bond. Gets it ahead now to Kelsey Golden. Golden going back to Bond near the free throw line. Jumper's on the way. Off the back iron, it's no good. Rebound swatted out. And coming away with it is Marissa Bopilo, who had just checked in. She's a sophomore. And there's a layup missed at the other. Donaldson, though, the offensive board, the putback, that won't go. Ball is loose and grabbing onto it, Golden, and now she falls down and she's tied up. Jump ball is called. Checked just a moment ago, Aaliyah Guerra, a 5'6" sophomore, checked in for the Golden Beavers, seeing her first action of the game. I saw a 40 out there and realized that she had just checked in. We said we talked about it. Beaver Dam's got that busy schedule of games this week. There's a lot of new faces, and we told you you were going to see or hear a lot of them tonight, and you are. Guerra she got the three, didn't bank it home, just got it through. My goodness, how about that? She comes right in and drains a three ball to make it 63-11. I tell you, I said don't let the youth fool you because they're good, all these young players, as we have a whistle and a foul. But I mentioned Beaver Dam's next game comes up this Thursday. Now another hockey line change, as all 5 are going to be changed. And one of the players that just came in for Beaver Dam is Jalen Dronick, another one of the youngsters, 5', 8-inch sophomore. But Beaver Dam's next game Thursday at Portage. Now, that game, we're not going to be broadcasting that game, and the reason is Thursday night, I'll be down at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison to announce a state championship football game in Division 4, Columbus taking on Catholic Memorial. Here's a layup, no good, off the rim, rebound for Julka. So it's not that we don't want to do the Beaver Dam girls on Thursday, as Julka takes it all the way in coast to coast for the layup. 65-11 with 7:48 to go in the game. But Tim Haldeman and I will be announcing the state championship game as Columbus battles Catholic Memorial D4 title game from Camp Randall. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff as a steal. And now the ball's loose and a tie-up. We're going to have a jump ball here. 7 o'clock kickoff, pregame show at 6:30. The game it'll be aired on 95.3 WBEV. That means the Green Bay Packer game Thursday night will be here on 1430 ESPN. Now, Friday and Saturday, we've got more Beaver Dam girls basketball for you as we will be broadcasting their games at the Beaver Dam Classic. Beaver Dam plays Prairie du Chien at 4:30 on Friday afternoon, and then at 4 o'clock on Saturday, Beaver Dam will take on Menominee. We'll have both those games on Daily Dodge TV. 1430 ESPN. There's a shot up and in. Kelsey Golden makes it 65-13. Beaver Dam leading on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 6:34 to go on this one. We've got a running clock now with Beaver Dam up big in the second half. We're way past the 9-minute mark. Shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound for Bond. So you talk about Beaver Dam having a busy week of games. Yours truly with a busy week of games. Ninja, Alex, Kyra, busy week of games. It's that time of year. And we've got a whistle. Let's see what we got here. Clock, though, as I said, running at this point. Just under 6 minutes up. Zarnecki picked up a foul. That's what we had. Her second and the team's sixth. And now a ball out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Golden Beavers. Well, for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education business meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. There's a pass down low, and it's intercepted by Bond. It was intended for Zarnecki, who actually hit the deck. And there was a foul. Zarnecki actually guilty of the foul, and now wholesale substitutions for Coach Tim Chase. But that was the 7th foul on the Golden Beavers here in the half. So it's a bonus situation, 1+1 for Kiera Bond, who I've got her for 4 points in the game. And that first free throw's off the back iron, no good. Kinsey has the rebound. Well, we're down to 4:34 left in this one. Beaver Dam's been in control from the get-go. They opened the game on a 12-0 run. They led it 44-9 at halftime, and they've been in complete command. Guerra for three, missed that one. Offensive board, put back, no. Another offensive board, and that's Holt that got the second offensive rebound and put that one up and in to make it 67-13 in favor of the Golden Beavers. 4 minutes left. Shot is up off the rim. That's no good. Rebound going to be corralled by Kinsey. And Maddie one hands it ahead, and we've got a whistle, and looks like contact right there near the half-court stripe. I think if you're Beaver Dam, you got to be, if you're Tim Chase, you got to be pretty pleased with what you've seen tonight. I mean, you've played outstanding defense. You've hitting a lot of threes. Offensively, it's been clicking tonight. You've got a lot of different players getting a lot of playing time. And we talked about how, Coach Chase and this team, want to find out over the next few games here to start the season what their identity is. And already you can start to see what that might be as the ball is tipped. But Aspen gets the deflection, throws it into Holt, and Holt missed the layup, but she got hammered, and that's why. So Brooklyn Holt will head to the free throw line. But, yeah, this is, if you're Coach Tim Chase, you want to see what the young players can do. And pretty much all his youngsters have got – everybody on the roster has played tonight, except for the players that we mentioned are out with injuries. So that's never a bad thing, as the first free throw is up and no good. So, he wanted to see what his youngsters can do, and we talked about them throughout the broadcast, and they played very well. The upperclassmen showing their leadership ability. And the second free throw is good for Holt. Beaver Dam's played well on both sides of the ball. So I think all in all, if you're Tim Chase, if you're a Beaver Dam fan, you've got to be pretty pleased with the opener. Here's a drive by Golden, missed the shot a little bit short. There was a defender right there, and now the other way, Gritzmacher feeds it ahead. And a shot from the right corner. Yes, a three-pointer for Aspen Abel. So Aspen Abel with her first bucket. It's a three. 71-13, Beaver Dam with 1:45 to go. And falling down was Jones Hubbard as she tried to put on the brakes underneath the basket. And that turnover will give it to Beaver Dam with 90 seconds remaining. Stay tuned for our John Deere post-game show. Head coach Tim Chase will join me up here at the broadcast area, high atop the bleachers in the BDHS Fieldhouse. We'll go over the final scoring summary from this one. Here's Holt underneath the basket, out to Abel. Another three for Abel. That one's too strong, but an offensive board. It's kept alive by Gritzmacher. Pass to Dronick in the post, high off the glass, and Dronick got a bucket there. Took the lob pass. She went high off the glass. It got the friendly bounce. 73-13. Beaver Dam is up by 60 with 42 seconds left in the game on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is game one of many. Going to be a fun season again. There's a spin move. Shot is off the rim, no good. And here come the Golden Beavers. Dronick this time is fouled as she went up on the right side. Jones Hubbard going to be guilty of that foul. Dronick's going to go to the free throw line. Clock is running with, and now they're going to stop it. They usually do that at the end of the game if there's somebody shooting a free throw and there's only a few seconds left. They'll stop it so the clock doesn't run out before the free throws are attempted. And Dronick's first one bounces in. (74-13) Beaver Dam. One more for Jalen. It is off the back rim. No long rebound. It's poked out of bounds, and now that will, are they going to stop it again or no? Now it looks like they're going to just let the clock run out. So that's going to do it. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, final tonight in the season opener. Beaver Dam 74 and Milwaukee Riverside 13. Stay with us. Our John Deere postgame show comes up next. Right now, we're going to take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat, roast beef on sourdough, PB&J on cinnamon chip with bananas. That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
$6,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs are financed interest-free with no payments for 90 days during the Black Friday sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. You heard me right, $6,000 off. And the deals don't end there. $3,500 off the best third-row SUV in the market, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and brand new Jeep Compass 4x4 starting at $32,685. It's official, the deals are back. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we welcome you into the John Deere postgame show, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. My name is Mike Tronson, and I'm joined on the postgame show, as per usual, by Tim Chase. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. Tim, congratulations on a season-opening win. I was talking a little bit about it during the latter stages of the game, but I think you'd have to be pretty pleased. I thought your girls played well on both sides of the ball, and one thing you and I talked about in the pregame, everybody on the roster, with the exception of the players we talked about that are out, everybody got in and played tonight, and that's never a bad thing.
No, I mean, we got a good group of kids. They all work really hard and practice every day, and yeah, it's we had a few things with the zone we got to shore up a little bit and improve on our defense a little bit, but it was good to get everybody out there. A lot of young kids out there you saw tonight, which we talked about in the pregame, and yeah, we'll keep on working and keep on improving, hope each and every week.
I mean, defensively, you didn't allow a field goal until 6:48 left in the first half. Held them to 13 points in the game. What did you like about what you did defensively, and what? And you started to touch on it. What do you want to shore up going into the next?
We're going to have to pick up what other teams are trying to do a little bit, and make sure we're stopping them. Right now, we're working very hard on trying to stop our player, but sometimes you do got to recognize what the teams are doing and be able to help out a little bit. So for a couple times, I didn't think we necessarily made the right rotations or right decisions, or weren't really staying fundamental enough on defense. And in offense, you just got to be careful about getting bogged down against those zones. I mean, it's great when you're hitting threes, and I'm sure we shot a decent percentage overall tonight from three. But if you just rely on the three all the time, it can come back to get you.
Well, we talked about how the fact that this team is a little bit unknown. You don't usually see Milwaukee Riverside. Plus, it's the beginning of the year, so it can be a little tough to prepare. But overall, the girls, I thought that the energy was good from the get-go, and they were ready to go.
No, these kids are basketball kids. They put a lot of time and effort into basketball, and they want to keep on improving and getting better, and they want to do some special things. All the way through all four of our classes, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So, it means something to put the jersey on in Beaver Dam. It really does, and we talked about that tonight in pregame. We talked about every kid being a great leader and doing things the right way, and because that's important. It's not just about winning, but it's about doing things the right way, and that's what we're going to continue to strive for.
With players like Gabby and Ani not in the lineup right now, did you look at your upperclassmen, your juniors and seniors that were out there tonight? You pretty pleased with the leadership they're providing right now?
Yeah, I mean we're trying. We're still trying to figure it out a little bit. Obviously when you lose 2 All-State players for some time, it changes things a little bit. But Gabby and Ani are there every day giving us support. The other kids are learning and keep on getting better, and when they're getting some opportunities. And you saw some of those young kids with what they can do tonight. So I'm sure there's a few you probably want to talk to me about.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's talk about the youngsters. We talked about them in our pregame chat. But, here's the funny thing. I'm talking about, the Shea Marie Ashleys, the Natea Donaldsons, the Aspen Abels, the Emma Julkas, all these players. I watch them out there, and they don't look like freshmen, when you watch them play. I know they are, and they've got, they're young. But I said don't let the youth fool you because they've got some skill.
Yeah, they've played a lot of competitive basketball in the life, that group. They were a very good youth team growing up, along with a lot of kids on our JV team right now. Had some really good youth coaches, so they did a really good job, and they've been a competitive group. And, they want to be part of this now. They want to be part of kind of that, Beaver Dam basketball. And, they've had to earn what they're getting so far, and they're going to have to keep on doing that this year. And it's going to get tougher, obviously, as the year goes on. And, the grind of the weekly, which is different than, when you're playing middle school or club ball for your youth team. So, but yeah, you can see it there. There's some speed, there's some athleticism, there's some skill, and there's some competitiveness, and those are all really good combinations to have.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this in past years, but the players, they like to push each other in practice, don't they? I mean, that's what they're, in a good way.
Yeah, they do, and it's one of those things that we're still, and especially we're still trying to find ourselves, and the better and better we get, we've got some good combinations of players that we can do some different things. So, we just need to solidify a few things, and we're hoping to still be an extremely competitive team. But like I said, you don't ever want to limit yourself for what you can do, and we certainly think we can do some special things this year.
We talked about searching for an identity, learning about yourself. What did you learn tonight?
I learned that our kids compete. They want to do well. They want to be successful. It means a lot to them. They just got to keep on believing in themselves, keep on working, keep on doing things that are right, and they'll have some great success this year and in many years in the future. So. Like I said, we come back Thursday now. Tomorrow's a practice, and we got a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which will actually be a nice preview for Tennessee later on, playing 3 games in 3 days. So it'll be similar to that, and we might talk about that a little bit, that this will be similar to that. And hopefully we'll get better from each and every day and just understand. And as a coach, too, you got to understand, and it's nice that we can play a lot of people in these games, and we do have a deep team. We have a lot of kids that deserve playing time, so that's a good thing.
Portage is up next. That's a road game on Thursday. Before you come back for the Beaver Dam Classic Friday and Saturday, you get Prairie du Chien on Friday, Menominee on Saturday. So it's a bunch of tests here, all coming up in over 3 days, as you said. And what are early thoughts about any of those games?
Yeah, Portage will. I mean, they're a team that's going to be trying and do a lot of things that we're going to probably see that were similar tonight in a lot of ways. Kind of a team that's rebuilding a little bit. Prairie du Chien, they lost really good players playing at Wisconsin, but they have a lot of their team back, so they're going to be very tough. And then Menominee, a team that made it to state last year and has a lot of kids back from that team that was successful. They're going to see a lot of pressing that game. So, we're going to get tested in a lot of different ways. So the hard thing in this beginning of the year, you don't have your full arsenal of everything in that you'd like to run. So it's one of those things where you keep on, trying a few things here and there. We'll add a few things in practice tomorrow to try to get ourselves ready for those games a little bit. And then over Thanksgiving, you'll ramp it up a little bit, too. After that, we'll have Baraboo on Tuesday next week as well. But then it's like, okay, now we got to take that next step. And then, hopefully around, at the end of December and going into Christmas, we'll really kind of find out where we are. And then when you get back from Nashville, it's pretty much go time, try to compete in conference. December, we got to stay in the conference race. You got to give yourself an opportunity to compete for a title in January. And we got a tough league. I mean, I look at that December schedule we got. It's not going to be easy. And then January and through February is not going to be easy as well. And obviously we're in a very tough sectional as well. So all we got to do is control what we control, and that's come to the court each day and get better.
Congratulations on win number 1. Great to see you again, Tim. We're going to be with you all season long and looking forward to it. In fact, we'll be right back here in this same spot Friday and Saturday.
Sounds good,
big
Mike.
Games.
Appreciate it. It's basketball season.
It's basketball season.
Even
Let's
snowed
go
today.
I know. I said that on the broadcast. I said, with the snow out there, it feels like basketball
yeah, it does.
season.
It kind of hit us pretty quick here this year, but yeah, we're excited, and like I said, it should be a fun week for us, hopefully.
All right, sounds good, and we'll see you on Friday then.
All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, guys.
That's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the John Deere postgame show, brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. Final score tonight, Beaver Dam, a big win over Milwaukee Riverside in the season opener, 74-13. Let's take one final break. Then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the postgame show with some final stats and some final thoughts. We'll take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Basco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Basco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
$6,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs are financed interest-free with no payments for 90 days during the Black Friday sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. You heard me right, $6,000 off. And the deals don't end there. $3,500 off the best third-row SUV in the market, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and brand new Jeep Compass 4x4 starting at $32,685. It's official, the deals are back. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere Horicon Works postgame show. 74-13, Beaver Dam a winner tonight in the season opener here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Let's take a look at the final individual scoring for Beaver Dam. They were paced by Maddie Kinsey and Bella A. Stryker. 16 points apiece for Kinsey and A. Stryker. Kinsey had 4 3-point baskets, and A. Stryker also with 4 3-point baskets. Meanwhile, it was Taya Donaldson in her first varsity game with 13 points, including 3 3-point baskets. Pretty much everybody on the roster just about got into the scoring column here tonight. Let's see what else we have. We've got Shea Marie Ashley with 6, including 1 from downtown. A lot of players with 3 points, with 3 points, but Emma Julka, actually, let me mention her first. She had 4, and then all these players with 3 points each. Brooklyn Holt for 3, Kenzie Gritzmacher for 3, Aspen Abel for 3, Carly Lappin for 3, Jalen Dronick and Aaliyah Guerra all with 3 points. And let's see, rounding out the scoring, Ellen Poles with a free throw. She finished with 1. So I think I've got all of the Beaver Dam scoring there. And then meanwhile, for Riverside, it was Kelsey Golden leading the way. She had 7 points, 5 of those coming in the first half. Kiera Bond was good for 5 tonight. And J-Hub, Navasia Jones-Hubbard with a free throw in the first half. She finished with 1. Looking ahead for these squads for Riverside, their next game comes up Friday. They'll be on the road at Kettle Moraine, another tough one there for the Tigers on Friday night. Then they travel to St. Thomas More next week, Tuesday night, a week from tonight. We mentioned that Beaver Dam's next game is Thursday on the road at Portage. No broadcast Thursday. I'll be down covering high school football. The Division IV state championship Thursday night between Columbus and Catholic Memorial. But we'll be back with you on Friday and Saturday for Beaver Dam girls basketball. The Beaver Dam Classic is this weekend, and the Beaver Dam girls will take on Prairie du Chien, 4:30 tip on Friday, and then they'll battle Menominee at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Both of those games here on Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN. So we hope you'll join us for that. And, tune in for that football game Thursday night, too. Columbus and Catholic Memorial will be broadcast on 95.3 WBEV. That's a radio only because that state championship football game is on statewide TV, so we're not allowed to video stream, and that's a bummer for Alex and Ninja here. But, guys, we'll see you on the weekend for more basketball. And we want to thank, again, our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. That's going to wrap up the John Deere postgame show brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. 74-13 your final tonight in the season opener. Beaver Dam a winner over Milwaukee Riverside. And that's going to do it. So we want to thank again all of you for being with us on the broadcast, both radio and video stream. Thanks to Kyra back at the 1430 ESPN studios for engineering the radio simulcast. And a shout-out to Ninja and Alex for doing their thing here at the gymnasium. And Ninja's daughter Ember also here to assist once in a while. And for all of those folks, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from BDHS. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you again later this week. This has been a 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.